Hello, dear viewers. This is Karedi Talks, Karedi Education Matters. And today I have with me a very important man, Principal Anthena School, an educationist, someone who is very experienced when it comes to education matters. And please, Mr. Mwangi, you can introduce yourself and tell the audience your name and exactly who you are.
Thank you, Mr. Kariti Mugo. I'm also very privileged to have you here in our school. My name is Mr. Lawrence Mwangi Lakonya, an educationist, the principal Anthena School. Thank you.
Great. So as we start, Mr. Mwangi, first, when people look at people and they say, you say, I'm a principal, I'm a drama teacher, I'm a performing arts teacher. Sometimes exactly when you say you're not mentioning the subject that you've been teaching, people doubt whether you are actually a teacher or you're just simply a principal. So maybe you can tell us the subjects that you teach so that people can actually understand that you are actually a teacher, and maybe even greet them with the subject that you actually teach.
Thank you, Mr. Mugo Karidi. I am a Kiswahili teacher.
Yes.
I'm a long time a Kiswahili teacher. I started teaching a long time ago. This could be my 19th year in experience in teaching Kiswahili. Na labda kidogo ninaweza kuzungumza kwa lugha hiyo ambayo mimi huipenda na kuienzi, ambayo ndio huwa nafunza katika shule hii na ndio nimekuwa nikifunza kwa miaka mingi sana. Licha ya kuwa mwalimu darasani na labda mkuu wa shule, mimi vile vile ni mwandishi mahiri wa vitabu vya Kiswahili. Nimefanya kazi na mashirika mbalimbali ikiwemo shirika la Oxford University Press, nimeandika vitabu kadhaa na shirika hilo. Aidha, nimeandika vitabu vingi tu katika shirika la Queenix Publishing Company. Kitabu cha mwisho kabisa kikiwa Halua Tamu za Watoto. Mimi binafsi napenda sana sanaa, the arts. Na ukiwa hapa ndugu yangu Bwana Karidi Mugo, najua wewe ni director wa performing arts kwa miaka mingi, na ninashukuru sana kuwa nawe hapa shuleni mwangu. Asante sana.
Maybe you can mention a few of your books that you have published so that people can actually know the books that you have published.
Thank you. Some of the books I've done with the Oxford University Press includes the On Point Encyclopedia. I have also involved myself in revising and doing the editing from cover to cover, a book called Q&A, Question and Answer, still from Oxford University Press. Lately, I've done the Halua Tamu za Watoto with the Queenix Publishing Company, but still I have many work coming on board.
Right.
Thank you.
Right. Now, Mr. Mwangi, can you maybe tell us your journey in teaching? Because there's someone out there who want to become a teacher. Some people say actually teaching may not be their preferred, career. Currently, we have the grade 9 selecting their careers. So the meetings that I've actually attended, I've not had anyone guiding the students and asking them, if you want to be a teacher, then what combination of subjects do you need to do? So basically, how do we profile the teaching career out there so that people can actually admire it and actually see that there are people out there who are successful, who are actually teachers? So tell us, Mr. Mwangi, right from your selection of becoming a teacher, one, is it something that you were forced to do, or is it something that you really wanted to become even when you were young? And what has been your teaching journey?
Thank you, my friend, Mr. Mugo. I can say from where I'm seated that I loved teaching since I was a small child. And I grew up admiring my teachers back away at my primary school in 1980s and 90s. And that's when I got myself doing the teaching profession at Presbyterian Teachers College. And then I have done many other courses on teaching, including the CBE, the competence-based curriculum. And I can happily say that I'm very happy to be a proficient teacher, because when the CBE was starting in Kenya, by then it was 2017 at CBC, I was one of the principals who were selected to do the piloting of the CBE now at KICD in Nairobi. So the journey has been long, Mr. Pongo, I can say that. I've been teaching, and I have actually enjoyed teaching until this time. When I'm a principal, I am still a teacher, a classroom teacher. So it is a very, very, very good career for those people who want to do. I'm very happy to have seen me as Mr. Lawrence Gakonya transforming people's lives. Most of my learners, I can comfortably say, they occupy in every part of this world. Go to any city in this world. Go to Greece, go to China, go to Norway, go to London, go to America, you'll find my students. And that one gives me total joy. So teaching career has been very, very, very instrumental in my life. Thank you.
So if I'm getting you right, you're saying that your greatest joy is actually seeing the products that you have taught excel in life, especially the fact that they spread all over the world.
You are right, Mr. Mogo. I can comfortably say that my joy is to see my learners and hearing from the parents, hearing from themselves. When I hear these learners have really progressed in my life, that one makes my life to be very joyful.
Okay, Mr. Mongi, without going back to history on maybe which the schools that you have taught, I would like you to tell me about Anthena School, where we are today, and you tell us what is Anthena School? Why should I bring my child to Anthena, for example? First, what classes do you offer in Anthena? Which curriculum do you offer? And why should I bring my child to Anthena School?
A very good question, Mr. Mogo. When I reflect back, maybe from the history reads, this school, Anthena School, it is a very good school which is offering a CBE curriculum. And we start all the way from the smallest class, that is the baby class, all the way to grade 9. So that means we have even the junior secondary, the grade 7, 8, and 9 here in this institution. And we have the best facilities that you are going to be shown, the very best facilities, including the laboratories, the transport system, the kitchen, the playing ground, and also very experienced and motivated staff who are well conversant with the current CBE curriculum.
So there's one question that you have not really answered me. Apart from the facility, apart from the curriculum, which is the CBE curriculum.
Yes.
If I'm a parent who is looking for a school that is CBE curriculum, what would really make me bring my child to your school?
Thank you, Mr. Mogo. One thing that I want to tell you for free is that our school offers a free and also well encompassed CBE curriculum. That means that our teachers really knows what they offer to these young learners. We are aspiring to bring out a 21st century citizen, an all-round citizen. We are capturing the talents, the skills, and we are nurturing them from the youngest level. So a parent who is outside there looking for school, think about Anthena School.
One thing that I realized with your school, there's a time I visited your event, a school event here, and one of the things that I saw is that you have a mixed race of students. I saw there are Asians, there are whites, there are Africans in your school, and it is a CBE school. I've not seen many CBE schools with that kind of a combination. I would like to know, what is your catchment? What makes all these kind of people attracted to your school?
Thank you, Mr. Mugo. What I can say is that alongside what I've said about having very experienced and well-knowing teachers, we cultivate the culture from small levels, the small levels. It is very true. We have the Indians, we have Pakistanis, we have Chinese even in our school, and we have even people all the way coming from America and also Britons. They are here, and we offer the CBE curriculum by number one, making it very interesting for them. And the other thing is that we have a well-versed teachers who can be able to interpret the curriculum and simplify the same curriculum into small units. So it becomes very easy for them to understand and to be assimilated to the CBE as a very interesting curriculum. Because once you look at the CBE curriculum, it is an international curriculum. That means a learning a CBE can be able to fit in any other curriculum in the world. So we're preparing, as I earlier said, a world-class citizen who can be able to fit anywhere in this world.
Maybe now that you have mentioned, and I've heard many people talk about it, the fact that CBE is an international curriculum in its own right. What does that really mean? As in, what are those traits in CBE that makes it an international curriculum?
Maybe you can say that when you look at this curriculum, it is preparing learners from their skills, from their skills and their talents. So we build the talents, we build the skills, so that they can be able to use those skills anywhere else in the world. So as the teachers, we should first identify the skills and interests of these learners, and then develop on them, and then now build the capacities now whereby they can be able to fit in the 21st century. And this one, we always do it, mainstreaming it using the ICT, that is the digital literacy, which is one of the core competencies, the 7 core competencies in the CBE curriculum.
So basically the whole idea is that the fact that, of course, we are impacting students in skills, and we are also highlighting on the talents, which is a global need.
Yeah.
And the fact that also integration of technology, which may not have been so highlighted when it comes to 844, then that makes it an international curriculum by its own right. I think so. But is CBE offered in any other country apart from Kenya?
Now, that one I could not say it right free here. But what I can say is that this CBE is a collection of many other curriculum in the entire world, which has come and we have brought it in, so that once we prepare our learners through using the CBE curriculum, this learner can be able to fit in the rest of the world. So by so saying, that means the curriculum developers must have taken some tenets from other curriculums in the world.
Of course. They actually say they borrowed much from IB and,
You are right.
And also IGCSE.
You are right.
Mr. Mungi, there's a concern, a very great concern that is there with the uh, parents who have their children in grade 9 and the selection of the subjects and come to senior school next year, as a principal, I would ask, how well is the guidance to senior school from the Ministry of Education? And is it that this information is not getting to the parents? What is the miss? Why are the parents worried? Is it that the schools are not giving the guidance well to the parents? Or is it that the principals and the school management are not getting proper guidance from the ministry? Where is this miss, Mr. Mwangi?
A good question, Bwana Mogo. Maybe to answer that question, I would first want to congratulate our government through the Ministry of Education, which established the curriculum developers and the task force to review this curriculum so that it can be able to meet the needs of 21st century learners. Number two, when anything is changing, sometimes it has what you call teething problems,
Yes.
and some challenges. What I can say is that the government has given out very clear guidance on the selection of these senior secondary schools, on abilities, on talents, on also what you call the future, the future maybe aspiration of these learners or ambitions of these learners. What I can say is that parents are only worried because this is something new coming in the system and they are being worried about their children. But what I can say is that parents should not panic about this. The other day, we were doing the selection of the senior secondary, and which the government had clearly indicated all the C1, C2, C3, and C4 selections of the schools, and which us as teachers, I as the principal of the school, my team, and all the other teachers in this country, I'm sure it happened, that they called their parents and took them through the requirements of the selection. And I'm sure the parents got that and they got involved in doing the selection, because this selection was to be as a combined effort of the teachers who are facilitators, the learners, and the parents. So the parents should not worry if that one happened. The government has a very good plan for the education in this country. Thank you.
The curriculum is good. I have interacted with the curriculum very well.
Yes.
And I understand the goodness in it. But you see, Mr. Mwangi, the challenges that are there. For example, say there's the pathways, and the pathways being art and sports, STEM, or social sciences. And you find that a school is supposed to actually offer two pathways, at least two pathways.
You are right.
If you look at STEM, there is the pure sciences and there is the technical part of it. Then you find that when a child is selecting the subject, because our mentality is still there in the 844 system. So you find the parent want the child to do white collar job, be a doctor, be an engineer, be a what. So you find that people selecting on STEM are actually not even selecting on STEM because they are interested on the technical subjects. And if you look at it very well, again, we have subjects like film and theater, we have subjects like visual arts, we have subjects like sports. The question that is coming is, what quorum fits, for example, in a school setup to actually do a certain subject? So those people who are taking their children to public schools, for example, for next year, they are very safe because it's actually outlined online in the system that this particular school will be offering this particular subjects. Of course, with the selection, they will pick and then put quite a good number on this, quite a good number on this. That's the advantage of taking the students to the public schools. But what about the private schools? Where are private schools left at? It's like actually private schools are playing a game of safety where they're waiting to see who comes to us so that we can actually decide what we'll be offering. Schools are not deciding. And I can say this with a lot of authority because I have actually asked majority of directors, who is sure you're offering film and theater arts? And they're not ready to commit. So now you've been a principal of a private school. What do you think is the problem?
Now, a good question, Mr. Mugo. Number one, what I can say is that private schools should prepare themselves properly for the future of the senior school. And as I have taken you round, you have seen that I've prepared myself to take senior school learners. You have seen the theater, the performing arts theater. You've seen the field, you've seen our laboratory, and you've seen other very good and serious facilities to accommodate learners for senior school. So what you can say is that when the selection was being done, this selection basically was addressing the public schools. But I can happily say that even the private school sector, they are equally preparing themselves to admit learners for senior secondary. As we talk right now, I'm sure and I have a number of private schools which are equipping themselves with even with even capacities to take the aviation and other serious tracks. So parents should not worry, because even the private schools are going to work very hard in hand with public school, taking care of our young future leaders.